Hey guys, it's Brett with the Hornet King channel. Thank you so much for tuning in to check out this video. I have the much awaited finale video for the European Hornet Queen Adventures series that I had started back over a year ago. When I initially had started that series, I found a Queen European Hornet in a log down behind my parents' woods, and I kept it in a little Rubbermaid tote pretty much for 2 months over the winter time, and then went to release her in a box that I built in the spring. So I'm going to give you guys a little bit of a recap. For those of you who have seen that series, it'll be a recap, and for those of you who have never seen it, this will be a little bit of an introduction into what I'm about to show you in the rest of this video.
Okay, so it's been several weeks since I did my last video when I found this European Hornet Queen in that rotting tree. So I've kept her in one of the coldest rooms in my house that I don't have heat in, so it's been able to stay in hibernation mode. So we're gonna see if we can find her in here. I think she's right down in there. Yes. Okay. Definitely warming up. So little fine hairs. Still got a little bit of foliage on her back. Let's look at those legs. Zoom in on them feet. So cool. Those little hooks. Get a front face shot here. I don't know if we have any ability to zoom in any more than that. But nope, as far as it goes. See if we can get her to eat a little bit of honey. Let's try it. Take some sips. I got some honey here. Taste for it. She's still a little bit out of her element. I mean, kind of unfortunate to get her. Okay, so it's time. We're in the greenhouse. I got the box set up here. And put a little, this is like building a birdhouse. And she is right there. Don't know if she's just resting or what's happening. So I kind of want to scoop her up in this little cup I made out of a bottle. Hey, girlfriend. Exposed here.
So now that you see when she was released, I hadn't seen her all summer. I would occasionally I would see a European Hornet Queen flying around in the springtime, but then she just disappeared. I didn't see her for the rest of the summer. But once towards the late summer, early fall, I started seeing a lot more European Hornets flying around my house, and I decided to investigate. So that's where I'm going to leave you guys with this part of the video. So I have reason to believe that I found the area as to where my European Hornet Queen has ventured to and made her nest. I have been finding stray European Hornets flying around, and which doesn't sound like it would mean very much, but if there's one, there's going to be more. So I'm going to take a little excursion and I'm going to find this nest. Come along with me. Alright, so I'm on the run here. What I'm going to try to do is get an idea as to where they're located by following. It's so windy. I hope it doesn't affect the sound. I'm going to try to get an area as to where they're going by tracking one. And where there's one, there's going to be more. So let's take a gander around here once. So traipse around through the foliage here. So this is kind of where I was seeing some activity. So when someone asked me about coming to locate a hornet nest on their property, it's really good to be a good detective. And so looking around up in the trees, see if you can find some activity. There goes one. Okay, so this is going to be kind of difficult to get this on camera. There's one right there. Holy cow. Alright, so they kind of go around these vines because there's flies around the vines. Where there's flies, there's prey. Where there's prey, there's food. So let me see if I can get some shots of these guys. So if I find this nest on camera, that'd be freaking awesome. But it's going to take a little bit of time to venture through here. Alright, gotta go through this foliage. Alright, see if we can see anybody. Can't see anybody yet. Ouch. Pickers. A lot of nice walnuts down here for the squirrely squirrel, though. When I come back through, I'll get some walnuts for Humphrey. Every now and then I see one stray flying up high, but nothing I could ever get focused on with the camera. Alright, so let's put this on lock. Alright, so let's try to come down through here. The hardest part about coming down through here with a camera is trying to keep something in frame. Alright. I don't see anything yet. Like I said, I just see a couple flying around. Where there's one, there's going to be more. So let's keep at it. Climb over this fence. Beautiful view, right? So if those of you who have seen my videos before and they saw my hunt for a wasp video, this is where I came down through. Oh yeah, oh they're everywhere down here. Oh shoot. I don't know if I'm getting anything on camera or not. These are wild cherry trees down here. That's a walnut tree. There goes one. She definitely had a direction about her. Always on the move. There's a yellow jacket. So I initially came over this way to look for yellow jackets, so that way I could excavate a nest at the end of the season down here in the foliage. But I ended up spying some European hornets. For those of you who don't know about spotted lanternflies, these are them, and they love these walnut trees. Those are spotted lanternflies. They look harmless, but look at all that black crap all over the base of this tree. They are just destroying trees around here. So there's actually going to be a wasp that's going to be released in the US that's kills these guys. There's another walnut tree over there. It's got the same problem with it. European hornets don't really seem to bother them too much. I've noticed my bald-faced hornets do, though. I've seen them attack them a couple times. Not enough to kill them all, by any means, but killing one's better than killing none. There's one, there's a European hornet, flying around this tree over here. There she is. Well, it's definitely got to be down in here then. There she is. You have no idea how hard it is to get one European hornet on a video. Oh, she's going down there. Well, I'm aimed right at it, so I can't tell if I'm getting in the viewfinder. She's flying around over top of me now. There's a couple of them. All right, this is a good sign. So even just seeing one is great, but seeing multiple of them, that's freaking awesome. So I'm just going to kind of keep my eye out here and see if I can locate the colony. So what I'm looking for is a cavity like in a tree, and that being a oh, there goes one. Just flew right over my head. See, here's a prime example. See that tree there with all the holes in it? That would be ideal if there was a cavity inside of it for a European hornet nest. But they're definitely coming from down over here, because I just saw a flight path, a straight flight path. So like a European Hornet Queen, in the beginning of spring would see that hole right there and say, "Ooh, let me go explore that." And that's obviously where a woodpecker has pecked into that log looking for bugs, grubs. Well, there's a European hornet. Okay. There's definitely, the nest is nearby, folks. The nest is definitely nearby. There's like 5 of them floating around right here. Where is this nest? There's one flying around my legs. Ooh. Yeah, I'll tell you what, these walnuts are coming down like freaking bombs. That's gonna hurt one of these and crack me in the head. Flying around this cherry tree. Those ones are flying down this corner. Oh yeah, there's a bunch of them down here. It makes sense they're coming down this way looking for maple. You know what, let's just get into this woods. Let's just get into it. There's this mile a minute stuff. And I didn't bring any sort of whacker. Like a weed whacker. Like a whacker for weeds. Oh yeah, they're flying all through here. There's a lot of trees down here with cavities in them. So, oh, there's one. There's a bunch on the ground here.
Where are they? There were just a couple flying around there on the ground. There she is. I hear her, I just don't see her. How is that possible? How in the heck do I hear? Oh, there she is. Over by the trunk of the tree. There. What is she doing? There's a few of them by this tree. What is on this tree? Oh yeah. Yeah. Yeah, boy. Somebody found it. Oh man, I don't know if I hope I can get this shot. There's the nest. No frickin' way. That's definitely the nest. Holy crap, that's like 15 feet up. See if I can get a different angle of it. There's the nest, everybody. Nice. Well, let's see if I can coax them down to the base of this tree. I have some maple syrup along. Let's try some maple syrup. Only the best real maple syrup for European Hornets. Let's see if they find it. Huh, this one had its head bit off. Wow. Look at that. Its head bit off. That's weird. Keep an eye on those things. And the plot gets thicker here. I don't know why she's down there by her lonesome. Let's see if we can get her to drink some maple syrup. Come on, girlfriend. Let's go drink some maple syrup. There's a few dead ones down here. Another dead one. Oh wait, that's a male. Oh, I guess he mated. Are these mated? Oh, these are males. Huh. So I guess these guys mated and then that's it. Yeah. Interesting. So that's it. They did their deal. Now they're done. There's Stinger. Long antenna, longer abdomen. That's definitely a male. Huh. Interesting. So yeah, that's why they were flying around in a fury. They're getting mated. Twitter-pated.
Let's see if they find some of this maple syrup anyway. Alright guys, what we're witnessing here is a mating ritual. So males and queens are at the entranceway of this nest. Males are flying around and queens are waiting to be courted. How wild. I never thought that I was actually, first of all, find the nest, second of all, see the actual mating ritual. So the ones that are just hovering around are males, and they're waiting to get a hold of the queens. See the ones flying down on the ledgeway? They're the queens, and they're waiting to be mated with. I guess is the best way to say it. They're Twitter-pated. Man, if I could get a queen that had just been mated with and keep her in the winter. There's a couple here that are flying around the tree. Try to see if I can get everything in one shot. So all the way at the base of this tree is a bunch of dead males. So they'd already been mated with the queens, and then they die pretty much soon after because the queen will sting them and sometimes decapitate them, as I've just found. Just crazy that I'm getting this on camera. Alright, more as it develops. So I came down to scout to check out this nest since it's just gotten pretty cold. That's where it used to be. And here on the ground, a bunch of comb. So what I'm assuming is a squirrel found its way into that cavity and started tearing open the nest. I mean, this was a monster nest. That's crazy. There's all kinds of it laying around. So this is just, even though you guys have seen Humphrey destroy comb and nests, this is a prime example as to how nature does it. No envelope, just comb. I mean, this one's definitely been chewed by a squirrel. Wild stuff. Alright guys, thanks so much for tuning in to check out this video. I hope you guys enjoyed this finale video for the European Hornet Queen Adventure series. Finally have a finale for the series so I can put this one to bed. If you guys haven't subscribed already, please consider doing so. And if you want to get notified when I do post a video, just hit the bell notification down below. That way you guys can get a notification anytime I do post a video. If you guys are continuing subscribers, thank you so much for tuning in to check out my videos and supporting my channel. And I'll catch you guys on the next video.